What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it with more EmergeNYC action, and today we are in Montgomery County. Had a viewer request the other day to do some runs in Montgomery County, so that's what we're going to do. With the new mutual aid trucks, the Stillwater Volunteer Fire Department Engine 33-1 and Ladder 33, and then we've got the regular engine in the background there. I don't know if we'll use it or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what kind of calls we can take. All right, we got a call for a vacant house on fire outside of town. We'll go ahead and we'll jump in 33-1 and see what we can do. Get the map pulled up and see exactly where this place is at. It's gonna be a little ways out, not too terribly bad. Okay. Get the lights going, parking brake off. This thing is loud. This is like the loudest truck ever. It really just is. The sirens are so loud on this thing. Yeah, here we go. All right, now we're set. We're rolling. I see, we make a left here. All right, yeah, I do have smoke, so we do have a fire. Want to thank the viewer for the suggestion on Montgomery County. It's a good map. I enjoy Montgomery County. The biggest like turn off for me on Montgomery County, especially as a single player, is the fact that you don't have the AI options. To me, the other map's just a lot easier to get multiple trucks on scene, you know, stuff that you need and all that. So that's like the biggest downside to me, but I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy it. That's just, like I said, that's the big factor why I don't play it a whole lot. But all right, we're up here at the hydrant. Let's stop here. Get that off. And I guess we're going to jump in the ladder too. Let's look at the call real quick and see what it says. Address, structure fire, Allison Streets, vacant house on fire. It doesn't say anything about people being trapped. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the ladder. We'll get it down here as well. There we go. All right, let's hop in. Dude is already sitting in there waiting. All the doors just opened up and closed. All right, let's get lights going, engine, parking brake. But yes, he did make a comment about how nice these trucks are, and they are very nice. I do like them a lot. And it's cool that it gives the option of doing a volunteer fire department as well. I live in a rural community, so we do have a volunteer fire department, and see them go out a lot on calls. We have tons and tons of brush trucks. We probably have more brush fires and stuff like that here than anything else. Every once in a while they'll have a house fire, but their calls I think mostly consist of car accidents and brush fires. So we have a lot of the repurposed military trucks for brush fire use and stuff like that. All right, let's get up here and make this right. There we go. All right. We'll get a few trucks down here. We'll give the house time to get fully involved before we start putting water on it. I want a big fire. I don't want it to be one of those deals where you go in, you spray a little water, and then you're done. Alright, let's see. Let's go around maybe on the other side, I do believe. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do the other side down here. There we go. All right, we got him set. And you know what? Let's go ahead and bring the final engine down here as well. Engine 1, we'll take him too. Hop in him. Just started lights. All right, let's go. Also had another user make a comment about, you know, we were talking about entering a structure with water going on the fire from the exterior. So like in the form of a deck gun, a tower ladder, ladder truck, that kind of stuff. And you know, I'd always thought about it in terms like safety issue from the water pressure and the destructive force of like a deck gun or something like that. But this user made a really good point as far as like the energy being released with the water being, you know, large amounts of water being put on the fire, being released in the form of steam and creating a lot of heat inside the structure too. And that is a part of it that I honestly never thought about. But that definitely makes a lot of sense. You know, I don't think you really, at least I haven't, you don't think of it in terms of like, where does that energy go when you put water on a fire, right? Because the fire is just energy being, you know, it's just energy. So it has to go somewhere and it's released in the form of steam. And I could imagine that that would really increase the temperature inside the room or structure too. So that's a really good valid point and something that, like I said, I'd honestly never, I'd never thought about. All right, where are we gonna take this guy? Guess we'll pull him, we'll pull him down here maybe. Oh yeah, it's burning good now. Burning real good, okay. Put you here, let's go ahead and hop out. I don't think we're gonna need the ladder truck at this moment, but we do need to start getting set up for some fly lines here. All right, let's grab you and we'll hook you up down here. But I know I always commend the FDNY, the New York Fire Department. But it's really easy to forget about the little rural fire departments and the work, you know, the job that they do as well. And I can tell you from experience, let's drop that here. Back in March of 2017, where I live, we had the third largest wildfire in the history of Texas, just a few miles outside of town. It started out like any other morning. It was supposed to be a really windy day, and that's pretty common for where we live here. Like we've had days with 70-mile-an-hour winds that were perfectly clear. You know, a perfectly clear day. That's not uncommon at all. So it started out, I'll never forget, it started out like a normal day. It was absolutely a gorgeous day, like not a cloud in the sky. So I got up and we got the kids ready and took them to school. And that evening it came time to pick them up, or that afternoon. It was a little after 3. And I remember the wind was like really, it was raging pretty good outside. It was 50-mile-an-hour gusting over 50, so it was a really extremely windy day. And I'll never forget, I went to go pick them up from school, and I saw, we live on a river, and I looked across the river valley in this one part on the drive and saw smoke in the distance, and I thought, man, I was like, that is not good. That's not good at all, you know? So I went and picked up the kids, and by the time I got them from school, it had turned into a raging wildfire, right? And they were calling in units from all over the Panhandle to go to help with this fire. And there was a point where like we were going to have to evacuate, like we were going to have to leave our we lived in an apartment at the time. And I don't know. It was a really kind of frightening experience. I'd never experienced anything like that. At one point, they said the fire was moving at 70 miles an hour. It was crazy how much ground it covered, how quickly it spread and moved. And I won't get too involved in the story. There's a lot more to it. It was just a crazy day all the way around. But luckily by that night, the winds had shifted, and it kind of blew past town and then turned south. It came out of the west, north of town, went west, and then by that night, the winds had shifted and it turned south towards the river, and they finally kind of got it contained and under control. But I remember standing on the balcony of our apartment at the time and like looking out to the northeast where the fire was at that time, and it was just one big, huge orange glow. I'd never seen anything like that. There's like, it was a ton of smoke, and it was just glowing. The smoke was just glowing from the fire, you know. And it was just it was just a really just crazy day. All right, let's drop this. I'm getting sidetracked here. Let's put this over here as well. Where can we connect you up? I guess back here. Go ahead and start seeing about putting some water on the fire. It's gonna need some air as well. All right, dude, you'll be all right. You're okay. I guess we go in through here, maybe. There we go. All right, we found it. And the wild thing about the wildfire that we saw here was that the Burlington Northern Santa Fe, they had their firefighting train here. It was tank cars with like deck guns on top of it. They were using to, they were basically running it up and down the tracks where the fire, because the fire went right across the tracks over about, probably over about 15 miles maybe. So they had their firefighting train here the next day. I think it was the next day when it got here. And we went out riding around the next day after the fire was contained and out for the most part. And I remember just seeing like, it literally looked like a lunar landscape. It was nothing but dirt as far as I could see. It's one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen as far as like fire and stuff like that. I've got some pictures. I got pictures that we made during the fire and the day after. I'll have to see about putting those on Twitter. Posting those on there for people to see. All right, looks like we're not doing much of anything right there. Let's go back inside. Come on, let's go. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, it's raging really good right here. Stairwell is thoroughly on fire. It's thoroughly involved. Had another viewer suggest doing the tower ladder in Brooklyn. I think it's, what is it, 175? That is definitely one I want to jump on as well. Or not tower ladder, the tiller ladder. One that, I think I've made like one tiller ladder run on Manhattan. And that's been it. I haven't done that truck a lot. I don't know, I don't really know why. Where's our air at? There we go. I got some air. Gosh, these trucks are so freaking loud. All right, let's get back inside. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm sure there is. Yep. We got more fires in here. The water on it. I don't know. We got fire still burning downstairs. I don't know if I want to go upstairs while it's still going down here. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on, dude? Whoa, 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 what? He's like, ah! Oh, I love the scream. Dang. It sounds like Sam Kinison. Y'all know who that is. He's a comedian back in the day. He's actually been dead for many years. He's really funny, though. Sounds a lot like that dude. Alright, let's see, what else? Alright, still got some fires up front here. We can get it. Alright, I think we're good there. I still hear it though. We still got fire burning somewhere. Not sure where this goes. I'm leery about going in some of these rooms when you can't see, because it's like, am I stepping into a room full of fire or? And then also the final comment I got yesterday about this, someone said, Spur, you do realize that the trucks on the Manhattan map aren't based on real trucks, and that is true. At first I thought they were. Yeah, okay, here's how that went down. When I first started playing EmergeNYC, the first map I jumped in was Brooklyn. And I really liked the Brooklyn map. Of course, y'all know that. I've said that many times. And so when I started playing the Brooklyn map, I started Googling, of course, videos for Brooklyn, specifically engine 2, 3, 4 and ladder 1, 2, 3. And there's quite a few videos of at least 1, 2, 3 on YouTube, right? Damn, we're out of air again. So I watched those videos and knew that those were based like those were real life trucks. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a New York Fire Department expert. I don't know a lot about it at all. But I did know that those trucks were real as well. So I just naturally assumed that the Manhattan trucks were based on real trucks too. And it turns out they're not. The reasoning behind that, I really don't know. I find that kind of interesting, why they didn't base those on real life trucks, but they're not. So I did find that out later on after I'd played Manhattan a few times, and then I kind of figured it out. I was like, these trucks don't make sense. Okay, that's a basement. Like these trucks don't really they don't really make sense, right? All right, let's get in here. I think there's fire in there, but I'm not sure. I see a crap ton of smoke. But anyway, thanks everyone for all the comments. I read all of them. I try to respond to them as quickly as I can. Sometimes it's the next day or late that night, but I do really appreciate it. I love getting the comments and learning some stuff too. You know, I like hearing about this stuff and learning about it and that kind of stuff. So I'm curious. For those that have been watching, are any of you real life firefighters? If you are, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. All right, let's see. We've got that room. I still hear more fire. I don't know where it's at. We might have to bust out the camera. It could be it might be upstairs actually. Maybe upstairs. I hear it though. Yep, it's upstairs now. Yep. All right, let's go upstairs. We'll see about attacking it up there now. Well, I wanted a good fire, so I think I've got that, right? Like, there we go. I still wish we could chop the doors down. I'd love to take an axe and just chop the door up into a bunch of little pieces. Get it out of here. I don't know, is it burning in here as well? Yes, it is. And once again, we're out of air. Doggone. That's part of the challenge of single player. Is a constant changing your tanks. I did say tanks, not bottle, tanks. I said, we had someone said, Spur, they're tanks. We call them tanks in the United States, not bottles. I don't know why I was calling them bottles, honestly. It just sounded like a good name to call them. Alright, let's get back upstairs. This should be the last push, I'm hoping. We'll see. Oh wait, is the other room, right? Is this room that's got, yep. All right, there we go. I think we got it, right? We good? Maybe. Unless it's in the attic or the walls here. See anything? We saved part of the house too, part of the vacant house. We actually managed to save it, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get our air off. and we'll drop this outside. There we go. And let's grab the camera. There we go. All right, let's go inside. We'll take a look around, make sure we got everything. I still see a little smoke. More like steam. That may be just leftover steam. All right, dude, really? Don't be a baby about it. Maybe put the air back on. A lot of ash and stuff falling. I think we're good. I think we've got it all out. I'm not, honestly, I'm not sure if we can overhaul this house or not. It'd be nice if we could. Because you know me, I love tearing stuff up. That's like some of the most enjoyable part is going in with a pike and tearing out the walls and the ceiling and stuff. Plus it gives more purpose to the game too. Like that's a big part of it. It's not just going in and putting water on the fire, right? Like that's a huge part of it. Like there's a lot of time spent doing that. So, and I like thoroughly enjoy that part of it. All right, I think we're good. I think we can call this one good. I wonder if we need to check the garage. All right, we got that. Is the garage, okay, the garage isn't attached, so I think it's fine. Yeah, doesn't look like we can pull anything in here, so. All right, guys, I guess that's gonna do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, thank you again for the suggestion for Montgomery County. It's a good map. Like I said, I just wish it had, I wish it had the AI features to it, like the other maps did. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the subs. We're creeping up to 500, which just absolutely blows my mind. It really just blows my mind every time. But we're getting close to 500. We'd still love to see 500 by the end of the summer if we can make that happen. Thank you everyone for the likes and the comments. Keep them coming as always. And we'll catch you in EmergeNYC next time. Peace.